Welcome. So, yeah, I hope everybody's had a great week.
Yeah, it's the
We,
first week of the year. Everybody went back to work this week,
I
which I'm sure wasn't
know.
so exciting, but
Oh, it's good.
it's nice to get back into a rhythm again after being
Yeah,
off for a long time.
for sure. You know, we've been driving around doing all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah, we
So,
were up in Kentucky earlier this week and I think we got almost all the rest of the puzzle pieces put together now. We're just waiting on
almost.
one last little thing.
So, but we have a nice, wonderful, light meal for you this evening because, it's January and everybody wants to eat a little lighter, I feel like. So,
I definitely do. We eat way too many cookies and cakes and treats over the holidays and lots of pizza and going out and yeah, my stomach needs a break.
yeah. So, we have this delicious fish here. We personally have some sable fish. It's fresh caught from Alaska.
Tell me a
Super
little bit about
good.
sablefish.
Also known as black cod, but it is not cod at all. But that's just a name it acquired. Nice light white fish, very flaky, little bit of fattiness. It's amazing.
It's one of my favorites. I was excited to see it at the store.
Yeah, it's so good. So happy to have it. Yeah, and otherwise, grouper and snapper are running on the East Coast. So yeah, but fish. Otherwise, fresh citrus straight from California.
What citrus are you featuring tonight, Chef?
Um, honestly, don't remember what varietals these are until I cut them open. These are oranges. We got a ruby red grapefruit, the best grapefruit. Really sweet and a little bitter, so that's nice. And some lime to finish it off.
I love getting the ruby red grapefruits that have a little more red color on the skin. I feel like they usually wind
Yeah,
up being
this
sweeter.
this nice
Yeah,
pinkish red hue,
it's
if you
like a
can
rosy
tell.
spot all in
It's
it.
really nice. But yeah, we're getting good citrus in now, probably through March.
Tim said they're doing grouper over there tonight.
Grouper,
We're
man.
excited.
Yeah, it's great. This is awesome with grouper. So,
Yeah, I wish we could have
um,
found that at the store. That would have been good.
well, we found it, but
Oh, it was? I didn't see it.
I wanted this.
That's
So,
okay. I wanted this too, so.
yeah. Other stuff in season: greenhouse grown cilantro, and we have these delicious storage red onions available. So, going to use those. We have chickpeas this evening. So whatever peas you have,
They're just the canned ones, so nothing fancy. We
we
didn't.
we ended up getting canned stuff, organic. If you had access to doing some locals and maybe pre-cooking some for yourself before the show, uh, yeah. But
Michelle said that they're doing snapper tonight.
nice.
Yeah, that's going to be really good too.
That's great. That's awesome. Cool. Well, this should be a relatively quick one, so we can get started.
Famous words
I
from the
know.
guy that loves to take 5 hours to make dinner.
I know. So, over here on the stove, I have about 1 inch of oil in this small sauce pot. I'm gonna batch these, probably 2 batches, just so I could use less oil and not waste as much. So these were canned. I poured them into this basket. You want to drain them and then rinse them off really well. Just let them hang out for a bit. You could too kind of dry them out a little more with your towel, just so they're a little easier in the oil. But yeah, we want to knock this out first. Now, if you don't want to fry them up or crisp them, you could toss them in a little oil and throw them in like a 425 oven and roast them. If you don't really want to fry them, that's fine. I just like them super crispy. It adds a really nice texture to the dish. So, yeah. But if you want to just roast them, you can. Oh, what's going on over there?
Sorry, the light in that corner was really dark. Just needed to adjust this a little bit.
I swear that thermometer was out here.
Did you touch the thermometer? Oh, it's over here.
Anyway, we're going to take our oil to, it's really shallow, so it's going to cool down very quickly when you put stuff in it.
Tim wants to know if you're using avocado oil.
Yes, I am.
Always.
Any neutral oil though, sunflower. If you really want to use some expeller press canola or something, you can.
I don't even think you can get expeller press
You
canola.
can. There are companies that do it. There's non-hexane extracted oils available somewhere, somehow, but we just usually get avocado. So
yeah. What's up, man?
Nothing. Just
What's
wait.
the plan over here?
I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Get what out of the way?
The frying of the peas.
Okay.
It's really just what I want to do.
You have a little plate with paper towels lined on it?
Yes, we do.
Perfect.
Double layer paper towel on a plate. A heat resistant.
That's important.
Up to 400 degrees. So it won't melt. Don't put just a regular plastic thing in there. You might end up with drippies on your peas. So
that wouldn't be good.
It's the same technique for black-eyed peas or really any beans. Same deal, same thing. All of these things fry up really nice. All the starch in there makes them pretty tasty. So then we're gonna toss them in a little spice mix a little later. So a little sprinkle of onion, garlic, paprika, and coriander. And if you want a little heat, and you have some cayenne or some Kashmiri chili or something.
Are you going to need a spice grinder?
Probably. But I don't know. I can make it work without. We can, or we're waiting on that oil. So these stems are going to be a little thicker than I would like, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have to strip this. And it looks like we're going to have to give it a little wash too. So we can start on that. Cool. Like I say, if you can, sometimes these stems are edible. You really just gotta kind of see how tough they are.
The cilantro?
Yeah, it's that stuff from the market.
Yeah.
Tim wants to know what temp you're getting the oil up to.
About 375. Because the oil is going to cool off a lot when we drop the peas in. I mean, ideally we keep it above 300.
So they don't get oil logged.
Well, just if it goes down too low, we can rip it on high and get it back up. We just want them to get nice and crunchy. Peas don't really absorb oil like that.
Oh, okay.
Too badly.
That's good. I know it's certainly gross when you
Some
accidentally
things,
fry your potatoes or something that are
yeah,
in
some
oil that's
things will
too
soak
cold.
up oil if it gets cold enough. I mean,
It's almost impossible to eat at that point.
yeah. Cool. Cilantro's picked. Give it a little swirl.
Looks like we're there, huh?
Almost. We're getting there. 360. We're getting there. Be careful with this.
Yeah, you were a little haphazard with your swirling there first go round. Dangerous.
374. $378. Cool.
So you're going to turn the oil down, or are you just going to leave it at the
No,
same?
no, we want, because this is going to drop the temp.
Just be careful, guys, when you're dumping your peas in the oil. You don't want to get
Yeah.
oil splatter on your hands. There is some water in those peas, so it's
If
going to
there's
wind
some
up.
moisture and you get splatted, you can kind of cover it with your strainer if you need to. But they're pretty good. So we're going. You want your oil to be about 350.
Tim said they made smash burgers on the Blackstone in a snow squall today for lunch.
Nice.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, this cold front coming through has really, really chilled things down. It was actually almost starting to feel like springtime already. Up until then, it was like 75 yesterday. I think
Really
it's getting down in the 20s tonight, so it's a drastic drop.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be a little chilly down here.
So can I ask why you only put like half the peas in there?
Why I
Why
put
would it-
half is
yeah.
because it cooled the oil down, and you want to have enough room so everything fries up nice.
So we're going to be doing this in 2 batches then?
Yeah. Like I said, you can toss them in oil and roast them if you'd rather. If you're not wanting to do the frying thing.
Oh, but frying's so worth it.
And also, if you do these in like a smaller, you could probably do them in a cast iron if you had one.
Honestly, I could make a batch of these and just like keep them in a cabinet to snack on.
You could. If you get enough moisture out of them, they'll hold. For sure.
So the moisture coming out of them has more to do with like frying them, how long you fry them.
Yeah.
So what are we looking for to like know when it's time to yank these babies out of there?
Well, I gotta wait till we get there.
Well, if people are using like black beans or something and they cook, they're smaller, so they're probably going to cook faster. What are they trying to do?
So, well, to test them, you can use a little spoon and pull one out. And you just want them to be crunchy. They could be a little soft in the very middle.
Almost like corn nuts, kind of.
Yeah, if you've had corn nuts.
That's the only thing I can think of to like reference them to for texture. So are you monitoring the oil?
Yeah, it's a little colder than I'd like, but it's still
Above 300,
cooking off.
hopefully.
Still cooking off the liquid.
So like once a lot of the water's kind of cooked out of the beans, is it going to bubble less then?
Yeah, that's what we'd make sure they were done. The bubbling gets to a very minimal. So.
Kind of like putting ice cubes in a fryer, babe.
Yeah, except it's less insane. Cool.
Don't try that at home, guys. It's not a good idea.
I'm going to go ahead and cut this.
Just kind of adding the cilantro.
Yeah, it's fine. As thin as you can. This is one of those things I don't want to really bruise it for this process.
Sounds like you got popcorn peas over there.
Something's popping.
Somebody blew up in there.
Cool.
So tell me about the spice rub.
Oh, we're just doing a little mix of onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and some coriander.
Is this like Indian inspired or Moroccan or Middle Eastern or?
Not really. It's more like Mexican inspired.
Okay.
Just something light and fresh. I imagine being in like the Yucatan or something when I eat this.
It's funny. My mind went to like Middle Eastern / Indian.
Which in the winter, what's better than a beach in Mexico? You know?
I mean, probably not too many things.
It's pretty awesome to me. We'll get
Tim wants to know how much chopped cilantro you got. It looks like he's got probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons worth over there.
Yeah,
I had to
think
guess.
so.
Quarter cup.
Yeah, it's like a nice handful, you know.
We're cooking for 4 too, so if you guys are just doing for 2, you don't have to do maybe quite as much.
Yeah, or just make a big batch of this and
Have leftovers.
have some leftovers, man.
There's worse things.
So we're going to supreme these. We're just going to cut these skins like so.
Tim wants you to review your list of spices again, but slower.
Oh, sorry. So for the rub that we're going to, well, just for the mix that we're going to throw on these chickpeas when they're done, we've got garlic and onion powder, little paprika.
Just sweet paprika, right?
Just sweet. I mean, if you want some spice, you could do hot paprika.
Or what about smoked?
Or a little cayenne or something. But we're
Okay.
doing the sweet. And then a little coriander.
So garlic, onion, paprika, and coriander.
Ooh. Yeah, 4 things. Then we got cumin out here that's going to go in the yogurt.
What's the sumac for?
The sumac I was going to do as a little bonus at the end. You know?
Oh, okay. Am I giving away all your secrets over
A
here?
little sprinkle.
Michelle would like to have some more explanation on how to supreme citrus. So can you tell people what you're doing?
For sure. So we're going to go through here, and cut off the top and bottom of your orange or grapefruits or whatever, and we're going to start at the top here and just cut through the white part, and we're just cutting away all the skin.
You're cutting with the shape of the fruit.
Yeah, we just want to remove. This is the first part. We're removing just the exterior of your fruit.
So go slower on this one instead of just powering through it, and let's do a little more demo.
So that, I'm going to cut a little more off.
Because you really want to see the top of the fruit, right?
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. Then slice down and around.
Yeah, you kind of start your knife like right where you see the pith kind of start to meet the fruit. And just slide your knife down and around and under.
Just follow
The
the fruit, and you can come back if you have extra. We can cut it off a little later. But we can come back.
Bottom of some of mine usually look like that.
Yeah, it happens.
A sharp knife is definitely helpful for this task too. A dull one is going to give you a hard time. So
they're bubbling a little less now.
Yeah, I see that. They're making a lot less noise for sure.
And we're going to just give it. Be careful, they're going to be really hot.
And Tim wants to know the knife brand that we talked about last week again.
Oh, these are on Amazon, not sponsored. This is called Kangoo Japan, Kannngou. Just a great quality knife for the money.
Yeah, $35.
They round off the top of the knife so it's very comfortable in the hand. It's got a good weight to it. From what I can tell, it's stainless clad, but the blade itself, I'm not sure if it's stainless or not. I haven't noticed any discoloration on it at all, so it might be all stainless, but could be carbon as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I like it a lot. Good edge out of the box. You know. All right. These are nice We're going to pull them, let them drain.
Yeah, I've never seen him so happy with a knife.
Oh, I've been that happy with a knife, but that knife was $280.
Oh, Michelle said the difference in her oranges before and after our demo was astounding.
Nice.
Hopefully that's a good thing. Happy to help.
All right, we're going back in with the last of them. Here we go. Nice and bubbly. All right.
Yeah, I guess a high-sided pot would be a good thing to recommend on that, right?
That's why I kind of, protect the world from all the grease. And like I said, if you roasted them, they'd still be pretty good.
Yeah. So we're just cleaning up some citrus.
Just getting the rest of the pith off. That's what we're looking for.
Now for the fun part.
Yeah, I mean,
I want you to share all your tips and tricks for this.
It's not fun. Unless you cut through it into your hand for some reason.
Well, no, just be gentle. Don't put too much pressure.
Yeah. Oops.
We'll get them nice and cleaned up, and then this will be beautiful. And I love doing these little citrus salads as like a garnish on things, whether it's like fish or salad or anything.
On this grapefruit.
So let's talk your way through here.
What you want to do.
You can see where all those little white segments are, like those little lines where the citrus segments are.
Yep. Follow them.
Follow them, but you don't have to be exactly on them.
No, I mean, you can, this core, when it's left over, you can take and squeeze the juice out and drink it. It's kind of the best part. Well, not the best part.
Get a little vitamin C.
It's tasty. So
get a little vitamin C before
we're just working around,
happening.
Like so.
You can see from this angle that like he's not cutting right up against the thing. He's just trying to bring the citrus to points in the middle there. There's still some flesh left on there, so don't be afraid to leave a little bit.
We're just gonna get.
The thing's juicy. Wow. It's just dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
It smells good though. I can smell it.
There we go. That's your core. Save it. Squeeze it out later. It's tasty. Do the same thing with these. Just like that. These are large, so what I want to do is cut them.
Your grapefruits?
The grapefruit is really large, so we're going to cut them in half.
So we're just kind of trying to like get everybody around the same size, right?
Yeah. And edible, right?
Like one bite size instead of like you have to bite it in half, right? That's what you mean?
Yeah. So we cut all those in half. If you have like giant grapefruits, you can even do thirds. I'd say the oranges are fine this way.
Well, that's kind of a smaller orange. I love citrus so much this time of year.
Well, it's just peak season.
It is. It's not something you typically would think of as being like a winter season fruit, but it's really nice to have something light and bright when all you have are root vegetables on the veggie side of the world. So at least you have something that feels a little less heavy or can break up the heaviness of the roots. Tim said we should get an influencer code for the knife. The slotted label and the TheraPen. I did try and do the ThermaPen, but we didn't have a big enough audience yet, so they rejected us for now. But we'll try again for sure as we kind of grow, and maybe now that we've actually like done this for almost a year straight, we've
Well,
demonstrated some stability and at least a little bit of a following.
they'll regret it when we make our own competing thermometer called the Thermopencil.
Pretty sure that would probably be a copyright infringement. You might get served on that one.
No way, dude.
So is this a Cara orange?
This is a Cara.
So yeah, if you guys grab one of those in the store, don't freak out when you see the inside being like a pinkish orange color. Much darker than a typical orange. It's not sour like a grapefruit. It's still really sweet and kind of floral almost.
All right.
They're super fun to have
There
around.
we go. Cores left over.
We're going to save some of that juice.
Save it all. Drink it. Whatever. I'll probably cut all these in half since they're a little longer. But anyway, that's how that's done.
Yum. That whole bowl is just like a little bowl of sunshine.
If you wanted, you could supreme your lime too. I'm just going to kind of squeeze a nice tart juice on there.
And I know you wouldn't probably typically think of eating like chunks of lemon, but if you can find Meyer lemons, they are actually a little on the sweeter side.
Yeah, they're great.
And you can supreme those and mix them in. I haven't been able to find them here in North Carolina
Or
this year
blood
for some
orange.
reason. Yeah, there's nothing. Caras and grapefruits have kind of been it. So I don't know if there's like a weird growing shortage this year or if it's just a supplier thing or what. I guess we'll see when we get to Kentucky. We'll have to look for them. Normally by now you've got everything. So I'm a little disappointed. I was looking forward to playing with some.
There's a small shortage on.
Oh yeah, you said there was some kind of problem with growing oranges.
Florida
this
took a
year.
big hit, increased weather events and stuff.
It happens.
So we're going to take,
The joys of farming.
let's see, I said a small onion. This is more of a medium. So we might want to use a half to a quarter of this.
Walk me through how you're doing this year.
Cut off the top. Split it. Get this peeled off. Any of the really thin, I'll take off. A shallot would be ideal in this situation, honestly. Or a very small red onion. I'll probably just do smallest, go with the lines on the onion.
So you're doing a really thin slice on that, right?
Thin.
Michelle wants to know how much shallot.
If you have a shallot and it's like a normal size, you could do like one would be about this big, I would think.
And then we're doing a small dice on that.
We want to do very...
So about as thick as you sliced it the other way, you're going to slice it this way now.
Yeah.
So you get your perfect little squares.
Just make sure you get pretty small. You don't
You
want
cut
that.
it that small.
You don't want the onion to be aggressive when you eat it. So then we're gonna put this right in our mixing bowl with the cilantro.
Oh, I didn't know I was eating raw onion tonight.
I'm gonna salt it. It'll be like they're cooked.
Okay. Sounds like your peas have
Yeah, I'm gonna
chilled
pull
out
them.
over there. Might be time to take a peek.
Yeah, we're good. Shut this off. Crispy peas. That oil is not shot. I'm going to use a little bit to cook our fish. That way we're just not wasting it completely.
I mean, theoretically, you could easily save that for another frying project at some point, right?
If it's not too shot,
How do you know when it's shot?
the protein in the peas, At least when we did it large amounts, it would kill our fryer.
Oh,
We'd have to make sure we were frying the peas on like the third day of having the fryer because we'd have to toss it after. So,
well, how do you know that it's shot?
well, it'll just smoke like crazy at like 350.
Oh, okay.
Just it's broken down enough of the fatty acids to where the integrity of the oil is just done. Like one little batch like we just did is fine. And yeah, I think if you wanted to reuse your oil for one more time, you probably could.
So are you heating up the cast iron now?
We will be. To cook off our fish. We can finish this so it can sit and kind of macerate and meld together.
So what are you doing? You're dumping some
So
oil on
we
your
did the lime
citrus salad?
juice. I'm doing a little olive oil.
How much olive oil was that?
What's that?
How much olive oil was that?
Oh, a tablespoon or two.
I would say at least 2.
We're going to do some salt.
Tim said, fun fact from Staunton, Virginia, their local oyster raw bar has dollar shucked oysters whenever it snows.
Nice. That's a good way to get people to come out.
Yeah. That's smart marketing because everybody clams up in the house after that.
Look at this.
Or at least they did in Colorado. I don't know how they handle it in Virginia.
It's the East Coast, man. They'll be fine. Look at that. Delicious.
So in that bowl, we have cilantro, the citrus, and some of the shallots and some salt and olive oil.
Salt and olive oil, and you get this delicious mix right there. Look at that.
Looks
Nice.
great.
Stir it up. It's ready. You're going to start macerating that out with the salt and let that hang. We'll save the rest of this onion for another day. Did I see you pull a spice grinder out?
This one right in front of you.
Sick. Cool.
Hey, on the camera, please.
Peas drained
So we've got them in a bowl now.
in a little bowl.
Season them with salt.
Doesn't really need a lot, especially if you bought canned.
Oh, are those already seasoned?
They'll have some sodium in them, yeah. And we're going to take... Oh,
That coriander's the best.
bomb.
It's like apricots almost.
Yeah.
It's just the most intense smelling coriander ever smelled. It's the Nandini coriander from Diaspora, one of our other favorite spice companies besides Burlap and Barrel, who you've probably heard me talk about a million times
All right.
already. But
Probably about a teaspoon.
if I don't have a spice grinder, what can I do to manage
Crack
this?
them up with a saute pan. Or if you have already ground, then
Can
it is
you
what
use it as
is.
like a pepper grinder, or does it not get ground enough?
Yeah, they have the hand grinder. So we put about a teaspoon on there. We're going to shake some onion, half teaspoon or so, not even an eighth teaspoon. Like an eighth teaspoon of this. Doesn't take a lot. It's very strong.
It's about a quarter, isn't it?
An eighth teaspoon is like
A pinch.
considered one garlic clove.
Okay.
Like from
If you do it
fresh to dried. So
And if you're
like,
using really fresh spices like the burlap spices, a little bit does go a long way with
we're
them.
going to shake some paprika on there.
Was that about a teaspoon?
Not even.
Half a teaspoon?
Oh, like a half to a quarter at the most. And a little toss. So you got these spiced.
You put them under the camera where I can see
What's
them.
that? Right here?
Yeah, just trying to see them, dude.
There you go. COA. Delicious.
Cool. So they're just tossing all those delicious spices.
Oh, yeah.
Still warm. Is it better to do them when they just come out of the fryer? Or?
Let them sit for just a second to drain. Like you want to get some of that oil to come off, but yeah, do them when they're warm. Cool. Discard that plate. And then, so that's everything, but the fish and the yogurt here. We'll do the yogurt last, I guess.
Something to do while the fish is cooking.
Yeah, this fish won't take long.
No.
So we're gonna get the cast iron going. We're gonna pour a little splash.
You got that on like medium high?
Yeah, I want to get the pan warm.
So you get a good sear on it?
And then we'll turn it down once we start cooking in it. I want just enough oil to cover. I don't want these to fry or anything. Just enough oil to cover the bottom of the pan.
Season them with some salt.
Yeah, I'm doing salt. Do a little pepper too if you want.
It doesn't matter to me. You're the chef. I'm just here filming you and making sure you're
Oh,
telling
I'm just
people what to
letting-
do.
I'm letting people know they can do a little pepper too if they want. But with all the spices between the yogurt and the peas, I'm just going to leave the pepper off.
Real quick, did you squeeze that lime over the citrus
Yes.
earlier? Okay.
Half.
Half.
I did half for the amount we have. You can see it's juicing out nice here.
Yeah.
What? Don't judge me. All right. Need a touch more.
No, at least your oil's already warmed up. It'll help your pan warm up faster.
Yeah, it's cast iron. Not really. Very thin layer in the bottom. All right. Let that get hot. Get this hood going. Cool. Put that back in. Do a little more. Grind up some cumin. All right, for the yogurt, I'd say to do at least a cup of yogurt. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of cumin here. We always save our leftover spices. So. Cool. All right. Test our pan. Almost. It's pretty good. Just want to make sure your pan's nice and hot.
One into Adobe.
Cool. All right. So, fish is frying. Searing. So I kind of want to do it 3/4 of the way on one side. And if you have snapper, if you left the skin on the snapper, Put the skin side in the pan
First.
first. You're going to cook it most of the way on that side. Or if you have fish that you left the skin on, you're going to skin side that to get it nice and crispy. Cook it till that side is a very nice golden brown. And then once you flip it, you're going to turn the heat off.
For snapper.
For all these fish,
Snapper and grouper.
I want to get a good sear on whatever side we're displaying. Cook it 3/4 of the way on that side. Flip it, turn the heat off.
So what fish would you eat the skin on? For anybody
Well,
that's cooking something that you can eat the
Black
skin.
bass is great, the skin. Snapper, any varietal. Porgies, yellowtail snapper, pink snapper. All those are great. Sometimes the American reds, when they're huge, the skin can get a little on the tougher side, but we'd still sear it anyway. I mean, it usually works out. But
Because it gets crispy, right? Like
You
when
know,
you're
stuff
eating fried
like-
chicken.
stuff like you could do skin on salmon. You could do
Michelle wants to know how you know it's 3/4 of the way done real quick.
so. If you're looking at it, you can usually tell. You'll see the flesh goes from a little translucent white to more looking solid white as it cooks.
Okay.
It's like a gradient change
Yeah.
as it cooks upward. But if you're a fish, if you let it sit on the one side for a little while and then lift up the skin and kind of take a peek. If it looks nice and brown and done, you can flip it anyway. If you have to cook it more from the flesh side, you can. I just don't necessarily do it because you risk overcooking it pretty quickly.
Yeah, because everybody's fillets are going to be a little
Because you
different.
want to cook fish like 135 temp, pull it. Well done fish is 145 degrees. So this stuff is flaky. It gives off all this extra fat.
Can
So
you
what
give me a side shot of it, or is it going to fall apart?
This fish is tough to do.
Okay.
I wish I could have fit it all in one pan and then just flipped it all.
Probably could have done it on the griddle.
Well, so we're going to pull it. I'm going to cook the other 2 pieces and then return to the pan.
Tim's asking if this recipe would work with scallops.
Scallops? This would be awesome with scallops.
I could see it being good with scallops. So since you're searing in batches, you're not flipping it. But if you weren't searing in batches, you would have just flipped it right now.
Flipped it and turned it off.
Okay. And you're doing this just so all the fish are hot at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
Roughly.
going to turn off the pan once these sear and then put all this fish in on the side that didn't get seared. So just gently finish cooking it. I mean, this is also sashimi grade sable fish, so it's not like you have to worry about it.
No, but I mean, just for everybody else's sake who is eating different fish varietals
Yeah.
of different origins, it's always good to have the information out there for everybody. So we got
Yep.
some yogurt.
Yeah, this is super high fat, super thick yogurt. I'm going to add a splash of yogurt to that. Not yogurt, oil.
I was going to say, are you losing it?
No, just looking at one thing and thinking of another. All right. Cool. Let's mix this yogurt up. Wish I had a smaller
Michelle
bowl.
wants to know if anything else is going to go in the yogurt besides the cumin.
Cumin, and we're going to taste it. Maybe a little salt. All right.
Are we doing whole seeds or ground?
I ground them about a tablespoon-ish, maybe a little less. That's going to be the whole meal.
It's a pretty easy one.
Super thick yogurt. That's that high fat content. And they strain it
Tastes so good.
really well.
So you have the Faye tonight?
Yeah, we got Faye tonight. We're able to find Cabo yogurt or something that's really good.
Yeah, they've got a nice one. So how much yogurt did you just put in there? Like a cup and a half?
Yeah, probably a little over a cup. Then a tablespoon of the cumin. And if you hate cumin, you can do something else. But
it does go really nicely with everything.
So we have that wild mountain cumin. And that alone is a little less harsh than like some of your standard cumins.
A little less armpity.
Yeah. So we got that mixed.
Why don't you switch bowls? There you go.
Hey, sorry, y'all.
It's fine.
Put a little salt in there and just gonna stir that up. And there we go. Beautiful. All right, fish, seared, shut off your cast iron.
Tim, for the spices, we're using burlap and barrel. We do have a link in the show notes for that. They're hands down one of our favorites. The only one that wasn't from them tonight is going to be our Nandini coriander, which comes from Diaspora. They source all of their stuff from India and Sri Lanka and from these small farms in rural areas, and they are just phenomenal spices. Huge fan.
And let's do this. So, nice dollop right on the plate. Spread it nice out. More or less, depending on how much you like yogurt. I love it. Take your beans. Throw those down, however much you have to split between everyone. Nice and seasoned. Take this fish, which is a little bit of a mess. Sable fish. Right. Then we can finish this up here. There we have it. It's pretty much as good as it gets right there, guys. Nice light winter, refreshing Mexico beach.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's beautiful.
To me, that's
it.
It's amazing.
Certainly a good thing to chase away the winter blues with.
That and have a margarita, you're really in.
Yeah. Or a nice glass of Sancerre, like Sauvignon
Oh,
Blanc,
yeah.
I think would be really beautiful with this too.
For sure.
Something bright.
Yeah, but this is a fun combo.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
hell, man, this with a fried soft shell crab would be good too.
Well, you're about another 2 months
Yeah,
away
I
from
think
soft
by
shell
the time
season.
soft shells are around, the citrus is gone. So
It's kind of winding up anyway.
anyway, thanks for playing, guys. Hope you really enjoy this one. It's like an all-time favorite. So I don't know, but yeah, hopefully we're back next weekend. Not really exactly sure what's happening still.
Yeah. We might be
Classic.
moving. We might already be moved. We might be filming from a new kitchen. We might be
But
back
if we
in this
are back
kitchen.
next weekend, we're doing the cacio e pepe with spiralized rutabagas, which is
So good.
a fan favorite from the restaurant. So,
And super simple to throw together too.
but anyway, cool, y'all. Well,
And Tim says sip some G4 tequila.
yeah, dude, it would be great with this.
Michelle said, beautiful. Thanks for all the tips. She can't wait to eat dinner.
Nice. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
And Tim said, thank you for doing fish. Y'all are
Yeah.
fantastic. So,
Dude, I had to. You said it. So we brought it out.
yeah.
But
Appreciate you guys hanging out
Sweet,
with
y'all.
us this Sunday. And we only took 50 minutes this time. So,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
nice when it's short.
It's like
right?
restaurant quality meal in under an hour.
There you go. Cool, y'all. Well, until next time, enjoy your weeks and we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Sweet.